First protest I saw at Weber State in a long time. It's a good one too. So, protesting racism and the lack of Weber State to address it. I did an interview right there with Channel 4 when this went down. You know, there were some white supremacists that posted posters all over this, and I know who they were, and I outed who they were. They actually work here. There's a lot of stuff to protest here at this university. So this is a good protest. I'm glad to see it. You know, so we got some people finally doing some students protesting. Great protest. So we'll stay on this. I know Brad, he's a good guy, Mortensen, but this happened before he was here. He wasn't the president when it happened. But it's the Board of Regents. The Board of Regents is horrible at this university. They sold off our signal at KWCR. They got rid of me. They thought they did. So a really good protest. It's a sit-in, silent protest. We need more of this all over the universities. All over. We need the young people, as I call it, the anti movement. We are. So glad to see it. First one I've seen here in a long time, many years. So good work. Let me put this up to show you what they're protesting. Again, Brad wasn't the president when he was here. There's a lot to protest. FAWN, McKay, Brodie, they won't speak her name here. How about Watt? Masaka, the first player of color in the history of the NBA. He's of Asian descent, born and raised in Ogden. Won't speak his name on this campus. Why? Because they're racist. And if you don't think they're not racist or anti-woman at this university, just think of this. Do you know who FAWN McKay Brodie is? The greatest female professor in American history. She taught here, the greatest historian. They won't mention her name on this university. Watt Masaka, first player of color in the history of the NBA. Weber State, born in both FAWN and Trevyn BLANCH. So it's about time, because this university is racist, you know, in all ways. So, like, again, they're anti-woman. I've talked to Brad about this. Not only that, this is important that we do this, because there's a kid named Trevyn Smith, and he's white. Look what they did to him. He's the #1 player in the history of this 102-year-old football program. 4,000 yards rushing. He's the greatest player in the history of this school, bar none. He was beat to death in the Salt Lake City jail on 4th of July, 2019. All-time greatest player in the history of this school, by far. They won't mention it. They retired the Hall of Fame, his coach, but he got addicted to pills. You know, he's a white boy from Spring, born and raised in Utah. Won't even mention his name around here. Beat to death in a jail cell. It's outrageous what goes on at this university. You could blame the Utah State legislator. That's who runs this school, and the Board of Regents. They sold off our signal at KWCR while I had cancer. Well, I was full, and they blackballed me. You know what they did to Kevin Blanche. But so we need more of this. More of this. Good work. Great work. Gives me some encouragement, huh? We are. Stay tuned. Thank you.